Good morning, it's the Cursing Seamstress. I'm filming in a different place. I'm in my bedroom, and I got up early this morning. There's some fall festival thing going on in our small town. And my daughter wants to run the, I guess it's a half 5K, I'm not sure. But she's a runner, so she wants me to watch her son, my grandboy, while she runs, and so I've agreed. I think the race starts at 8:30, so I've been up since 4:30. If you see the stuff in the background, I've been trying to move my summer clothes into bins, plastic bins, and then take out my winter stuff. It's gotten really cold here. When I say really cold, I think it's in the low 40s at night. And I broke down yesterday and turned on my central heat. I had used my gas logs a couple of times, but it just got too chilly when I got up this morning. And when it gets chilly, it makes me not want to move. So in order for myself to get up and moving, I need to have some heat. But I wanted to tell you a couple of things. I guess the first thing is that I made my grandboy, the one that I'm watching, and I know the light's low. I'm hoping it's going to get a little bit brighter. The sun's just now coming up. But I made my grandboy, the 7-year-old, a long sleeve t-shirt. And I'm so pleased with how it came out. And I want to give a shout out to Fabric Fairy. I think that's what it's called, Fabric Fairy. I was looking for knit fabrics a few weeks ago, and I wanted prints that were appropriate for kids, just cute prints. And my other dog is in here, and he has a cough. He's been to the vet, and he's fine. But so I've got him in because it's chilly outside. So anyway, I went to Fabric Fairy, I think it was, and looked through their knits, and they have an amazing collection, and some themed characters, for example, Snoopy, and some others that I found on there. So I placed an order, and I was really happy with the quality. So I made him a long sleeve t-shirt. This is it. I used a little bit of a darker gray for the sleeves and the neckband. That's what it looks like. I hope it's okay with my daughter because there are pink hearts on Snoopy. I don't think she'll have a problem with that. But anyway, and I don't know if it'll fit him. I hope it does. I made a size 7. When I started laying the pattern out, it just looked really big. He does wear a 7. I was going to cut a size 8. And the pattern, I'll show you where I got the pattern. It was free. It is a layered pattern, so you do not have to print out all of the sizes where you have all the spaghetti lines. You can just pick whatever size you want. You can cut 2 sizes, 3, whatever. So I printed this size 7 and 8 just to see what they look like. So anyway, I ended up making the 7. This is the very first time that I've ever done a neckband, a knit neckband. And it came out beautifully. So I'm just so happy. The only thing I've not done with this, I have not hemmed the sleeves, and I've not hemmed the bottom because I want to try it on him. So that's one of the reasons I want to go into town today. So this pattern, I didn't put the pocket on this. It does call for a pocket. But this pattern was free. And it's called the Anything But Basic Children's Tee. So it's a unisex pattern. I cut the regular. It comes also in a slim. He is slim, but I didn't want to take the chance of it being too tight on him. And this is from the DIBY Club 2019. It's a 3/8 inch seam allowance, and this is this is the back bodice right here. And it's a PDF, so it is free if you want to go hunt for that. And I think periodically they offer other free patterns, not just for children, but for anybody. And the instructions were pretty good. It seems to me that there's no, I think I printed it fine, but there's no numbers at the bottom of the pages. You know, usually it's either an alphabet or something that tells you what piece goes to the next. And it was a little less clear about where to attach your page. But, you know, it worked out fine. And I'll just show you the front of this printout. And that's the short sleeve version. And the instructions, like I said, are good. They're only the front and the back, the sleeve, and then they give you the measurements for the neckband. So there's all kinds of good stuff in here. And they've got links to things like sewing on a neckband and how to work with knits and all that kind of stuff. So it has 12 kid sizes, and let me just see what the range is. If that's in here, if I really pay too much attention to it. Okay, it goes from 18 months up to a size 12. So that's pretty nice. So that's that. And I will try to put in a picture of him wearing it so you'll get a good idea what it looks like. The other thing that I was going to tell you is I made a blouse. I'm not a big blouse maker. I don't wear that many woven tops. I'm wearing a knit top today. This is the pattern. It's M7900, and I made a combination. I made this one, but I did put the ruffles in. This one has ruffles around the neck. This is the line art here. And it came out really well. It's for woven fabrics, cotton blends, eyelet, poplin, and denim. So this is what it looks like. I have it on my little model here. This was very simple to do. It looks like it's not, but it is. It's simply gathered. The sleeves are 3/4, a little bit longer than that, and just has a band. There's no elastic in the band. There are darts here. I did lower the dart by at least an inch because they came up way too high. Somebody else on Pattern Review said the very same thing, and that's true. What else? So the shaping is really great. It comes in at the waist. The back it has the darts here. And you may be wondering what this little square is here. Well, that's a mistake that I made. I was trimming the seam around the neckline, trimming the facing down, and with pinking shears. And what I did was I cut through the back top of the bodice itself. It wasn't a big cut, maybe it was an inch. It was like a little V shape. So I had to figure out, I almost just scrapped it and said I didn't want to mess with it, but I did not do that. And what I did was, and it would be better if it were centered better, it's not centered, but I used interfacing on the inside. I just cut a piece of interfacing and put it on the wrong side just to flatten out the area that was cut and make sure it was pulled together. And then on the outside, I used Heat and Bond Light. I applied that to a rectangle and then fused it onto the back, and then I stitched around it with sort of an embroidery real close together, zigzag. So it almost looks like it was meant to be on there if it were centered better. So so that's that. And I'll try to put it on. I mean, it's very cute, and the fit was perfect for, I made the 18, the fit was perfect. And if you'll just wait, I will show you the other fabric that I bought from Fabric Fairy. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I bought this, another knit. This has dogs on it, green, gray, black, white, and the background is a light blue. This is enough for another t-shirt if the t-shirt I just made works out. And then this one, this is fish on a dark gray background. Fish and crabs, sharks, anchors. Very pretty. And then I got this dark gray, which I'm sure you can't see very well. And the other, and I got a bunch of this. I think I must have gotten 3 yards of this. The other fabric I got was this lighter gray. So I was trying to keep with the theme where I could mix and match and color block grays, dark grays, and then the prints all have gray in them. So I recommend that store. The prices were very good. The service was good. So if you want to check them out, go take a look and see what they have. The other thing I was going to mention is I found a website that I like a whole lot. And I think I was watching a video a couple of weeks ago, and the woman on there was making a t-shirt. I think it was a Mrs. t-shirt, I think. Anyway, she mentioned that she got the pattern free. I mean, she just quickly mentioned it. That was not her focus. And so I've got it on my computer here. The name of the website is Fat Quarters, and it's PHAT Quarters. And so I went on there and started looking around, and there was something about joining the Facebook page to get this free pattern. So I did, and sometimes I hate to do that because I mean, Facebook has so much on it, and you can only, browse through so many different posts, and after a while it gets kind of ridiculous. But I did, and I can't remember the pattern. I did download it, but it is a great Facebook page. Since I joined it a couple of weeks ago, they have offered so many free patterns, and their site sort of reminds me, let me say this too, they are somehow, they do a lot of work with the Cricut, like the silhouette cutting machine. I do have one, I haven't used it in a long time. They do a lot of creative designs for that. But they also have PDF patterns, and I don't know what else. I'll try to put a screenshot. But their patterns are really nice, and they remind me a little bit of Patterns for Pirates and Love Notions. It has that kind of a feel for it. But it's like almost every other day on their Facebook post, they will show you or give you a link to enter into a chance to win a free pattern, a free a bunch of fabric or something. And it's not crazy like you have to go join 5 Instagram folks or anything like that. It's very reasonable. Sometimes all you have to do is comment. So I would also recommend Fat Quarters, their website, and then join their Facebook page if you really want to see some cute patterns and get some stuff for free. So that's it. I am waiting for Georgia, sitting here staring at me. She knows that I'm going somewhere. Waiting for my daughter to call to tell me yes, she's going to run in this marathon or no. Whether she calls me or not, I'm going to go and take some photos of the stuff they have going on at this fall festival. A friend of mine is entering his kit car that he built in the car show, so I thought I'd go and take some photos of stuff. So anyway, that's it. I know there's a lot in here, and again, I'll try to put some photos in of me wearing this blouse and of Walker wearing his little shirt. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.